This video shows CCTV footage taken in Kato, a restaurant and bar in Singapore. A stool can be seen wobbling back and forth near two men in the midst of a conversation and a barman on the other side. Finally, it falls over without anyone ever touching it. As the men get up and discuss what had just happened, the paranormal activity seemingly doesn't end there. Soon after, a strange ghostly figure can be seen behind the man quickly floating by. Let's try and take a closer look at the paranormal events unfolding in this video. The small figure almost appears to be running past them, and whether or not their reactions seem genuine is really up to you, the viewer. It could very well be a natural reaction, but some people claim it to be bad acting. As there's no audio in this clip, it makes it harder to tell whether they are acting or not. All we have to go from is their body language. I can't quite figure out how they managed to make the running ghost effect, however, if it even is an effect. So, what do you guys think about this one? A family experienced paranormal events in their house. They heard strange noises at night and therefore decided to set up a camera to find out what was making them. The next morning they found something mysterious on the tape. What appears to be a transparent figure moves through the hallway. Take a look. The owner apparently thought it showed the arm of his deceased mother, who used to live in the house. He believed his mother's ghost crossed the hallway at night to check on her great-grandson. There are certainly ways to fake a video such as this, and it's also quite the lucky catch if it's real. Considering there's no other information to be found about this, it's hard to draw any conclusions. I'd love to know more about the family and hear their thoughts on this. But sadly, we only have this clip and the photo of the mother. This video shot with a GoPro simply shows a man snowboarding when he suddenly sees a strange woman at the edge of the woods. One thing to note is the fact that this supposed ghost woman seems to be quite blurry compared to the dark trees. This could mean that she was edited in after shooting the video. It has, however, remained a very unknown video to the paranormal communities, so I thought I'd feature it here. It does have a creepy vibe to it, making you wonder who she is and how she ended up on this cold mountain. The old days of paranormal videos on YouTube introduced a bunch of viral sensations. While this one did get quite a lot of views back in the day, I still think there are plenty of people who are yet to see it. It was uploaded on February 23, 2008. 3 cameras were placed in a haunted house in central Wisconsin. Phil, who uploaded the video, said that they had just left the house when the activity began in this clip. His headlights can be seen outside as he's trying to drive through an unplowed driveway. Immediately as they leave, it sounds like someone is snoring in the room, but there was no one inside the house at this time. Later, other sounds can be heard. Apparently the drapes would often open by themselves, but instead, this time the cabinet opened by itself. This would by no means be a hard video to fake, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is fake. Many people report having similar experiences, such as doors opening by themselves and strange noises being heard from around their home. Some say they believe the supposed snoring sounds could be demonic breaths. I don't know about that one, but nonetheless it's an interesting and creepy little clip from the old days of YouTube. Soon after featuring one of their clips, Soul Guidance Paranormal contacted me about a new, very compelling clip, allegedly showing a shadow man caught at an abandoned boys' reform school. Cindy described to me the following, quote, "We are walking through the second building at the boys' detention center when we walk through this really dark area in the center of the building. Although Jeremy is behind me with a flashlight, it is not my shadow that we capture. From behind the door peeks out a full shadow person about the height of a young boy. It pulls back in behind the door like it doesn't want to be seen. I captured it on my full spectrum camera." End quote. She then goes on to explain the dark history of the place, which includes abuse.
My kitchen. Not the cupboard areas.
Personally, I've had a hard time trying to explain this video. If it was her shadow, then it would be in front of the door too. The light from the window behind it shines through the figure a bit like a shadow. In my opinion, this is a great piece of evidence. Links for all videos featured are of course in the description below. So that was 5 mysterious ghost videos you maybe hadn't seen before. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then subscribe to my channel for more scary content.